plugged everything in right, I think. Let me know how it sounds, if everything sounds okay. Welcome everybody. It's so good to be back. I've missed everybody so much. I took some time because I have been installing and learning all of the new equipment that I got. Does it sound okay? It does sound a bit different in my headphones. I can't tell if that's like a bad thing. I hope it's okay. I have been losing my mind, learning all of this equipment. I've been taking pages upon pages of notes, trying to make sure I really utilize this to the best ability that I can. But first, let me welcome everybody. Shumari, I'm never leaving Twitch. Taking that time off was such a bummer. I missed everybody, but there was just so much that I needed to learn. I was like, I got to take care of this. Oh, check. There we go. Like I said, I'm still learning how to use this properly. Oh, that's what it is. So today's stream is definitely going to be a bit of an experiment and me just getting used to all of this new equipment. For Chris Sakyon, welcome. Balone, Real Murph Bear, Danny and Dan. I love when you guys are back side to side. It's really cute. Philip, thank you for a resub, as well as Papa-san. Thank you very, very much. Spicy Tortilla. I had a question for you. Do you remember an account named Mad Professional? Of course I do. Is that you? Did you change your name? Yes, Mad Professional was one of my first viewers ever on Twitch. It was Musapan and Mad Professional. Oh my god, it is you! Look how far I've come! Can you believe it's been like 5.5 years? That's crazy. Here, I think I'm already gonna experiment. Check. I think that sounds a little better for speaking. This new program that I have, I ended up going forward and getting the massive interface that I've been wanting. This allows me to have all my instruments plugged in at the same time, and each comes with its own channel where I can put a ton of plugins into it. And so I've been researching how to, again, use everything properly. So I'm trying it out for the first time today. There is one thing that I was not able to figure out on time that's driving me nuts. It's essentially, I have all my plugins chosen for my inputs. Then there's an option where you can record into Ableton, where it will record all of the plugins that I spent hours and hours putting in. And it's not being read by Ableton. I have watched 10 YouTube tutorials, and they all explained it differently, and none of them are right. I'm very nervous for trying out today. We're gonna see how looping goes, because the whole point of this was getting the plugins to go through to Ableton. I do have an emergency contact, one of my producer friends that is gonna help me out. I just don't know if he can help me out till this weekend. Pencils, feelings, that's some crystal clear sound right there. I hope so, I do. Chase, welcome for all of our resubs, and for Jay for gifting a sub. You guys all get priority requests if that's something you'd like. We are going to give today a go with keeping priority requests open, but again, with all of the new equipment, I am unsure how today's gonna go, so please go easy on me. I feel like I should probably put it in the title. Oh my goodness, all of these resubs! Mod resub party. Tripwire tier 3 and Jove, Tripwire 54 months, Jove 51, and Cathedora 52. Wow, you guys all really did come around at like the same time. I also ended up modding all 3 of you guys at the same time too. I wanted to make sure I had a large enough mod team where I didn't put in too much stress on anybody. For Dan, thank you for gifting 5 subs, thank you. So, one other new thing that we are going to be fast, oh, all these feelings, and you're also in that month range with 53, thank you. I might put the violin back there. I put all my binders on my shelf up here, and I was scared it would not hold the weight and collapse on my violin. And it was kind of a very narrow place that I had the violin placed before. So I put it over here. For how to request, you just can pick anything from the song list, and if you copy and paste the song title and put it in chat, we'll take care of the rest for you. So, let me introduce you to my new friend, the lovely DPA violin mic. This is like the golden standard in the industry. I couldn't use it because I didn't have enough inputs previously, but we are going to start to use this and see how it goes. Again, I'm going to make adjustments as we go, and I will do my very best. But to get started today, why don't we do a really comfy one? So I'm going to do one of my favorites to start off with, which is going to be Unravel First Steps. Actually, let me put it in... Oh, I'm going to put it in this tutorial video that's driving me nuts. Unravel First Steps. Here we go. All right, so I gotta unmute Chris for 20. Thank you so much. All right, violin incoming. Here we go. I should wait. Was that okay? How is sound? How are we feeling? I'm so scared. Roy the boy, thank you for gifting 5 subs. That was super generous. Justin, great to see you. Okay, it sounds good. Awesome. There's so much left for me to still learn about this amazing new equipment that I had. I essentially made the decision of after stream on Friday, tearing down the office. I was like, I want it. I was feeling kind of stuck. Like I felt like I just had an inability to move forward because my setup started falling apart and there was starting to be a lot of issues. So even though we didn't reach the goal entirely yet, I took the funds and went for it. Of course, I still need to pay it off, so the help really helps. And I still want to get potentially an acoustic guitar pickup, which that was factored into, so I can play guitar and sing at the same time. But yeah, I just felt stuck, and I decided to just go for it. So here we are. There's still, like I said, a lot of things that I need to learn about this, but I'm going to do my best to do it as efficiently and smoothly as possible. So just be patient with me. I know you will. For Baps, welcome. So the main thing that is new is I went and got the interface. The massive interface. I also switched out my mixer, which was having some issues, a lot of sound issues. And then I just bought a bunch of cables I needed. There's so many cables. I did 3 days straight from morning till night, wrapping and setting up cables. And it's all basically done. I didn't want to commit to anything until I did the first stream to make sure that everything was working properly. But yeah. For Hugo, thanks for the follow. Thank you, Philip. Thank you. It's just definitely going to be something to get used to. It feels different in my headphones. I'm testing out a bunch of different built-in preamps and compressors within the program, and I'm slowly going to dial in my perfect sound. I am really happy with this DPA. It sounds amazing. It does reveal a lot more like intricacies with my playing, which makes me feel a little vulnerable. I'm like, ooh, you can hear like all of my technique and if I'm not doing it well. But that's a good thing, is that means I can fix things while I'm on stream, you know? For Petrie, I saw that you asked for yeast. Let me get that. If I remember properly, I think I might have changed the key for this one. Oh, binders are up here now. For Jay, thank you for gifting another sub. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Yeast, I put back here. Yes, I did change the key of this, so I just got to download the track so I can make that adjustment real quick. But yeah, I took 2 days off of streaming. It felt like way longer than that. I felt like I was going crazy. I was like, I've spent so much time alone in this room wrapping the same cable 30 times. Okay, got the track. We're just gonna download this real quick. Awesome. As well with the new equipment, I did set up a permanent station for the PlayStation, which means that I can do more game streams because I don't need to basically take apart a bunch of the setup and then re-put it back together. So that's going to mean more game streams, which I'm really, really excited about. I had to get a new capture card. That also went into that. The perma PlayStation, exactly. So very exciting, yeah. Oh, Iki Town. I can totally do that for you. Let me just get this track downloaded first, and then we will go from there. Okay. I also got this new mouse that I'm trying to get used to. It's the kind that's stationary and you have like the ball that you roll around with your thumb. But I feel like my hands are so shaky. I'm having a hard time being precise with it. But I know it will get easier the more I do it. Last played 2 years ago. I can totally do that. Love it. Well, I won't lie. I've totally forgotten how it goes. But I'm gonna do my best. I think I'll be fine. I have like a faint memory and remember it not being that hard. Now, the footprint in Sand Song, this one is a bit challenging from what I remember. It's also been a long time. Now that I have it downloaded, I won't have to do that again, so it should be ready. Trackballs are tough to get used to. I'm hoping, yeah, just like the more I do it, the easier it gets, but it feels very awkward right now. My thumb isn't very skilled, I guess. Here's our track. And I wrote on my page that I dropped this at half step. Entagree, what's up? All right, let's just test this and make sure it works. So I need to pause our audio. Here we go. Now let's see. Let's go from the top. That sounds fine. Okay. I want to get a bit cleaner. Fun. So I mute here. Check, check. We're back. Cool. Okay, getting used to going through the new settings. Oh, for Jay, let me play yours if you're going. Sorry. Let's see. So Iki Town is Pokemon, and that's in the black binder. So I just need to switch over there. For Jersey, welcome! I'm back! Okay, I will play it right now. The binders have fallen. Thank God I moved that violin. Okay. At the break, I will move that. That was scary. For once, it wasn't kimchi, true. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Iki Town. Da 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 da. Time to eject Joe. No, I just got back. Don't eject me. Okay. Iki Town. In Nth Degree, I'm really excited to hear this new mic with the Station to Station soundtrack since it's so acoustic and warm. So let's see. Do we want to play the day version or the night? This is day. We'll do both. Why not? There we go. This goes here. so nice to see you. Welcome in. Today's our first day trying the new setup, so I am like excited and nervous. I'm going to do my absolute best to continue to work on the sound here and get it to the best quality that I can. This is just my first day with some very new equipment and strategies in place for stream. For Showman, thank you very, very much for the follow. For Keldon, what's up? Oh, you and Sugar Fat Man are best friends. I love that. Let's see. Sugar Fat Man, seeing you here makes me want to do some Little Root Town, because I know you really like that one. So far, though, I will say the violin pickup that I'm using, today's the first day I've tried it. I love it. Well, I've obviously tried it off stream to make sure everything worked. But in the last 5 days, I've admittedly like barely played the violin because I was just scrambling, trying to put everything back together. I cleared the desk. I took all the equipment out of the room and I vacuumed and I dusted, and then I slowly put everything back in place with the new equipment. And I probably took it all down. Not all down. I took a bunch of parts out and re-put them in like 5 times to find the most cohesive way of doing it. Man, it's been a time. Let's do this classic Little Root Town. Oh my god, playing the really high notes is like crazy clear. It makes me terrified about playing my intonation well. But again, this is good. The new pickup exposes so much more elements in my playing, which is resulting in me being able to make corrections while I stream. For Chase, did you sub or gift a sub or something? The way I do the song requests here is I just ask in return for a song that you do something to help me remain a full-time streamer and musician. So I play song requests for people who sub or gift a sub or give bits or donate. We have our raid! We have a first raid with the new setup. For Helena, welcome! I'm really nervous today because I'm doing my first stream with my new setup. I have spent the last 5 days taking everything apart, rewrapping cables, and it's been crazy. Been absolutely crazy. But welcome Raiders, what's up? My name is Joe. I play over video game soundtracks and I also make loops, playing lots of different instruments and singing on top of them. Why don't I play something really comfortable? Because again, this is like the first stream with my new setup. Let's do a nice, like, I always do this, but I can't help myself. Tifa's theme. Here we go. This is one of my favorite video game tracks of all time. There we go. So many friends. Welcome, Peter. What's up? I hope everyone's doing well. It sounds so different for me too. It's both exciting and also kind of like scary. Just getting used to once again all this new equipment and everything that's going on. But I'm also feeling like I've had a good burst of confidence by doing this. I don't even know how many cables I ended up wrapping to get everything all plugged in and set up. I was really intimidated because, I mean, there was a lot that could go wrong. But being able to have everything set up and to learn as much as I have about the system already has made me feel really proud. And it's a good feeling. So we have a priority request for Nth Degree. I mean, there was probably at least 20. No, definitely more than that, considering power sources and the... Oh god. So I did also film the entire process of me setting up all of the new stuff to give a little behind the scenes of what it looks like and kind of everything that goes into it. You'll definitely see a lot of evil thanks to Kimchi in there. Kimchi managed to get himself in many a shot. It's not on YouTube yet. I haven't even edited it yet, but I did film it and just talked honestly about the process and kind of my strategies and also what I learned through doing that for anyone else looking to, I don't know, try and make a big ol' recording setup like mine. All right, should I just accept the binders up here is dangerous or keep trying? Keep trying. Don't fall. They look so good up there, but it's clearly dangerous. Oh. Let's see here. Station to station. I might do both of these station to station songs. Let's do To the East, and then afterwards I'm gonna do Big Green Slumber. Because I really want to play Big Green Slumber. Thank you guys so much again for all the support. I am gonna try and do some loops today. There is one thing I haven't figured out yet, and it's driving me freaking nuts. The appeal of the interface that I have is that it comes with a console, so like kind of like the motherboard where I can control everything up on the computer. And in that, they provide you with a bunch of these amazing plugins, reverb, delay, compression, EQ, preamps, amps, everything. And I studied that for 3 days straight, and I got things set up how I liked. And then you're supposed to be able to press record in Ableton and have all the effects go on the tracks in Ableton, but it's not happening. And it's driving me freaking nuts. I think I've watched like 10 YouTube tutorials on how to do it, and I just can't figure it out. Oh my goodness, we got a second raid for, please correct me if I'm saying your name wrong. Is it Natin? Natin Lich now? I apologize. I feel like I'm like brutalizing your name. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome raiders. Hi, my name is Joe and I play over video game soundtracks and I also make loops and sing on top of them, playing lots of different instruments. I was gonna do 2 songs from an indie game called Station to Station, but welcome. I hope you're all having a nice day. Let's get this song queued up. I have a priority request. It's called To the East. Dude, Skyward Sword? Heck yes. I love playing Skyward Sword songs. I don't have Fee's theme yet. Oh, it's in the song list? Oh no. That might have been an experiment I did one day, but I don't have anything printed. For Natten, if there's anything I can play for you, please let me know to say thank you for the raid. Same for Helena. Oh, mute. There we go. I'm still getting used to the console over there. Thank you so much for all of these follows, everybody. It means so much to me. This is my first day back after taking my whole setup apart and putting it back together and trying out some new equipment. So I'm really excited, but I've also been really nervous, just making sure everything's working properly. Jay, you've been so generous. Thank you for the dono. Thank you guys so much. I did go forward and buy the interface, but that goes towards helping me pay off for all these upgrades. And it also includes some things I haven't gotten yet. The mic for the violin I've had for live performance, but I wasn't able to use it before because my interface, the old one, didn't have enough plugins. So I bought the bigger one. So now I can plug all my instruments in, and that means I can use the top-notch violin mic that I have. But this mic is still the same. This mic is my dreamy Telefunken that I love so much. Haverod, the Sprite Report, Mac, Mafia, Nathan, Pa, Javier, and Cozy Gamer. Thank you so much, you guys, for the follows. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we're almost towards my dream setup. I just am trying to get an acoustic guitar pickup, and then I feel like I'll have everything that I need. So before I do a Skyward Sword song, and Chris, don't worry, I totally see Ophelia, and we are going to give that a go today. I'm a little nervous about looping because I haven't gotten the system working exactly how I intend to yet, but we're going to do our best. First, let's do Big Green Slumber from Station to Station. I really like this song. Yes for mod love. Love the mods so much. Thank you so much. Yo, Alpha, thank you for a resub. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play you something. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And yes, to review. Oh, is the new request? Was it? Oh, I'm nervous. I think it might be the Paper Mario one, which I also don't know if I have anymore. Are you finding songs that I've played the least? Because there might be a reason why. Could I maybe do a Skyward Sword song for you? Is that okay? That's not Fee's theme. Before I do that, I did see that Nathan, you had a request to say thank you for the raid. Something from Soul Calibur. Let's see. I haven't played those in quite a long time. But yes, to review, thank you so much, mods, for taking care of and looking into all of that. No turning back, you got it. The ending is super fast, so I'm really nervous. Always sorting by least played and last played. There are a handful, not too many, but there are some sneaky songs on the bottom that might not be in my binders anymore. I'm really sorry about that. Mario, thank you for the dono. Please let me know if I can play something. But yes, we had a bit of a confusion in chat, and thank you so much, Cathadora, for looking into that. I really appreciate. But to, I think most of you guys know this by now, but yes, to get a song request, unfortunately, gift subs, if you receive one, that doesn't count as a priority request. If that was the case, then I would have endless priority requests to keep up with. So what we do is that if you personally sub to the channel, or if you personally gift a sub to another person, then that would count as a priority request. But I can't, unfortunately, keep up by, if someone gifts like 20 subs or something, then that's 20 priority requests. And if loops are in there, that's going to take me hours. So it's just not kind of a safe protocol. And honestly, if people are nice about it, I do a lot of free requests, but I'm not seeing a lot of niceness in this situation, so I don't think I will be playing that. Thank you. The violin's not there anymore. The ending's really hard. I don't know what's happening. It is hard. This is a part I'm not gonna get. It's too fast. Let's see. play that one very often. It's not super well rehearsed, my bad. But I tried. I did try. Good old Soul Caliber. I do need some more kind of like boss themes, I feel like, in general on the song list. Let's see here. For Jay, I'm going to give you some time if you want to try. I feel badly that I keep saying I don't have the songs that you request, but again, I will say, I know it's fun to kind of explore what has been played the least, but in my case, I feel like there's almost always a reason. There's a song on my song list that's only been played like a couple times. It usually means I might not do it. So just kind of a disclaimer. But I will do some Skyward Sword just to fill the time. I do have a handful of Final Fantasy battle themes. I still need to learn 9. I keep forgetting that I don't have 9. But I do have the battle themes for like 6, 7, 8. And 15, I think. Don't fall. Man, I really want to keep those binders up there. It might not be practical. Let's see. Sugar Fat Man. I appreciate the help. But yes, Prime subs are free. Yes, I can do that one, Jay. You got it. Oh, I'm so happy that I got to play something that you actually asked for. I would really love to do Exploring the Sky. This one's super orchestrated and full, and with the new mic, I think it will sound really cool. Exploring the Sky. much. And Station. Oh, look at these tier 3s. You guys, thank you. I took 2 days off of streaming this week to work on setting up the new studio. Even though we didn't finish the goal, I took the funds and I went for it. I bought the interface. I was feeling like I was stuck with my current setup and felt the restraints of it and things not working. And so I bought it and I took the last 5 days setting everything up and watching YouTube tutorials and taking notes on how to use it properly. Yes, I took 2 days off of streaming. And I started this process last Friday. So almost everything is working. There was one detail I haven't figured out yet. But I'm optimistic. Rose of May for Station, you got it. And iBlinks, thank you so much for tier 3 as well for 19 months, Station for 27. Both of y'all are VIPs, and I appreciate you both so very much. I have Decisive Battle 2, and then Rose of May for Station. For iBlinks, I know officially what your favorite song is now. So I'd like to do that real quick because I have it memorized and I don't need to change binders. So I'm going to do Aerith's theme, followed by Decisive Battle, and then Rose of May. I'm getting used to the new, sorry, I'm getting used to the new setup and how to use it properly. I apologize. Let's do Aerith's theme. Cool. And then Oh my god, this new violin pickup is so clear and it feels so good, but I feel like it also exposes every detail about my playing. So I'm like, whoa, I gotta work on some technique. But you know I'm gonna do it because I'm excited. Thank you so much for the follows, Mad Rover, Hershey, and Zancanth. Thank you so very much. I've been thinking that violin sounds so good, but I feel that I want to learn how to play it. The start is very hard. It's I can't sugarcoat it. The beginning's pretty tough. It's pretty tough, but it is totally possible. I actually have a couple students who are in their 60s, and they've been doing great. I think it just comes down to, you know, being willing to go through that uncomfortable first couple, you know, I was going to say months, but probably years. But it's worth it. It's super worth it. Let's see. So up next we got Decisive Battle 2 from Octopath Traveler, and then we're going to do Rose of May. And then I think I'll be brave and try and do my first round of looping. With the new setup, I've been learning so much, but there's one thing I still haven't figured out yet. It all plugs in and it works just fine, but it will be useful when I figure it out. I really wanted to try and see if I could do this setup all on my own, but I have a call a friend option and I am doing that. He is a producer that I've recorded with multiple times. He helped me pick out the equipment that I ended up getting. So I think he'll be able to figure it out for me. I've watched 10 YouTube tutorials on this specific thing and I can't get it to work, but I'll figure it out. Believe it or not, my friends, we've already been streaming for over an hour, so I need to take my first quick break. Oh my gosh, thank you guys for the donations. I did go forward and buy a big chunk of it because I couldn't wait any longer. I was too excited. But the donos are helping me pay off all the improvements, and if we finish it, then I can get the acoustic guitar pickup so I can play and sing at the same time. So thank you so much. Thank you. I am going to, like I said, take a quick break. Dan, thank you very much for the dono. That was super generous. I really appreciate it. And I will be back in just a few minutes. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, I'm so happy this is working. Phew. Okay, I am back. Thank you everybody for letting me take that quick break. I got Decisive Battle 2 in front of me. And prepare thyselves, because this is an epic one. This is one of my more difficult songs on the song list, but a while back I recorded this with Console Command, who's amazing. Definitely check them out. So I have spent a fair amount of time on the piece. I haven't played it for a while, but I feel like I'll be able to probably get it just fine. Also, I just remembered this soundtrack that we're listening to currently, Atelier Ryza 2. I had learned a brand new song from this one yesterday. I felt like I was going crazy working on the studio, so I took my iPad out and went in the real world and just sat down and got a meal and did some transcription. So I did that. Oh, and I started working on a loop arrangement of Yoshi's theme. The do 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 bum 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 bum. And I feel like that would be a really cute loop. There's a fun bass line in it too. Okay, like I said, this one comes in with a bang, so get ready for a pretty epic battle theme. Man, there's just no good place to put the violin. Okay, let's do it. I'll start volume low because it's pretty loud. took a couple goes, but we did get there. That one's super fun. And now we switch to Final Fantasy. Stay, binders, behave. A classic. How's streaming going, Station? I haven't been able to just like chill on Twitch as I've been working on this setup for the last like week. I hope it's going well over there. Rose of May. And then I think I'm ready to try some looping. Scary. Scary. A classic. Hedge to more buttons. Thank you. Now you're trying to refamiliar yourself with the chauffeur, so consider that my request. You know, I totally forgot, but I made a template for that, so we can totally give that a go. Why don't I get started by doing our first loop request, which is for Chris, who wanted to hear Ophelia by the band. Like I've said, there's one part of the setup that I have not I've not figured out yet. I'm on the heels of it. I'm so close, but I can't figure it out yet. So the loops will be a better quality. All my input numbers change. This might take me a while, but I'm going to do my best. It's just kind of a new system I need to get acquainted with, and this is my first go at it. Okay, so like I said, with the new interface, I've been doing pages upon pages upon pages of research and note-taking to figure out how to use this to the best of my ability. And I'm getting close to a system. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna minimize the console, and we're gonna open my template. One thing I realized while I was testing everything out is, once again, this brand new interface that I went ahead and made the buy for. The bass and the electric guitar sound freaking clear. Really, really good. Unfortunately, my plugins, I haven't figured out how to record them into Ableton yet. I will figure it out, but oh, I need to grab my whatchamacallit, external hard drive that has all my Ableton stuff on it. Let me run out of the room and grab that real quick. My bad. Okay, plugged in and we are ready to go. Uh-oh. I see a certain Bimby has entered the room. I haven't been able to barricade my cables yet. Mister, don't go in there. Do you want to say hi? You can say hi. Kimchi! You're so cute. I love you. I love you. But don't be evil. You can stay, yep, you can sit there, but you can't go in there, okay, bud? Okay, we have our loops pulled up, the external hard drives plugged in. There he goes. No, sweetheart, you can't sit on my lap right now, baby. No, sweetie. No, sweetie. Kimchi, you're so stubborn. Are you the most stubborn? Jesus. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I was gonna say I blame Kimchi, but that was not his fault. That was my fault. I just accidentally pressed the keys of the keyboard. And to agree, that wasn't even Kimchi's fault. I know. I'm sorry. I told you I'm getting used to it. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, that's ridiculous. No, that time was sincerely an accident. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, so the new setups. Let's see. Now, the goal was to have everything plugged in at the same time, which mostly is the case. However, there are 2 audio inputs for microphones, and then there's 2 high Z pass inputs on the front. Essentially, I'm sorry, Keldon made me do it. I'm done now, I promise. The high Z inputs are for the electric guitar and the electric bass, and when I plug them in, it takes place of the microphone input. So my solution was I got these cute little itty bitty, really short ones that will just hang down So I don't need to worry about like unraveling. Oops. And again, I can put it through the back through the line inputs, but it's not ideal for what it's meant to be. So let us take a listen at what the difference sounds like. Okay, first loop, I'm really nervous. Turn off the background music. We'll start quiet, just in case it's wicked loud. And plug this into high Z number 2. There. God dang it. Okay, these notebooks just need to go. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm torturing you. Okay. So this is now this input. And we're going to turn down that reverb because we don't need it. I'm sorry, Jay. I did warn you guys, new setup means new experimentation over here. Okay, so let me set my little footy pedals. Dun, dun, dun. Boop, beep, beep, boop. One, two, three, and then I'll put the banjo inputs here. Oh, my sister just texted me that she got her birthday present and she loves it with a crying emote. Ah, that makes me feel so good. Okay. It's nice and loud and clear. Oh no. No. No, no, no. No, I fixed this earlier. Please work. Please work. Please, please, I beg of ye. I beg of ye. I'm very nervous about that. Let me see if I can fix this. Essentially, I had to go within the computer's audio MIDI setup to try and be able to link up Ableton to this console. And I had to adjust some things. And I'm terrified it's not working. I fixed this earlier. What is wrong? Okay, so we have the APC, MK2, and those need to be linked over here. And then the Mini, and then the Pacer. And then I'm going to put the RC300 over here, and these two are linked. Oh, please work, please work, please work, please. I beg you, please. Damn it. No, 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 please. Because I don't even touch it, and then it finishes the recording before I get there. Okay. I need to address this. Control surface, APC 40. Maybe if I dump them and re-input everything, it will go back to the standard thing that I need it to be. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. This was my fear today. But again, new equipment, it means a lot of work. Okay, so this needs to be the APC 40 MK2. I'm gonna put that in the second one as well. And then the MPK. The worst case scenario is that I can't loop today, which sucks. But, you know, MPK Mini 3. And then the two. One. Mini. Pacer. Mini. APC MK. APC MK2. It's still coming in white. It should not be that. Honestly, it's the most complicated thing I've ever tried to do. And I'm just kicking myself for trying to follow this one tutorial that was going to tell me how to do it. And I accidentally like super messed things up. Maybe if I turn this device offline. We just want that to not stop recording. Keep going. Oh. Oh my god, did I fix it? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Am I smart? Did I just do a smart? Oh, please. Let's see. Oh, and it's so much louder. Our girl's smarting all over the place. That sounds like another word. I did mess up one note, so I'd like to clean that up. There it goes. Awesome. Okay, violin time. Or no, piano. I just had to put the violin over here. I couldn't fit everything over there, and it was getting kind of like dangerous for the violin. So now piano, which is input. Screw that sound, oh my god. Oh, you thought that your blood was done? So this is input number 3. only in Ableton. Something is not sounding amazing. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the piano. Oh. Wait, this. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Get out of here, test note. Swear to God. Ah, he's going for it. I'm distracted by him. I'm sorry. Kimchi, come here, honey. So anxious about trying the new setup. Does the piano sound okay? Is it still distorted? I think I'm ready. I hope everything sounds okay. I'm very welcome for feedback. Birds on the window, mail by the door. Why would anybody leave so quickly for Ophelia? Tell me, where have you gone? The bass up? Cool. The old neighborhood just ain't the same. Nobody knows just what became of Ophelia. Tell me what went wrong. Was it something that somebody said? Mama, I know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. Ashes and laughter, the coast is clear. Why do the best things always disappear like Ophelia? Please darken my door. Let's do a little violin solo. Mail by the door. Why would anybody leave so quickly for Ophelia? Tell me, where have you gone? The old neighborhood just ain't the same. Nobody knows just what became of Ophelia. Please come back home. Was it something that somebody said? Mama, I know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. Ashes and laughter, the coast is clear. Why do best things always disappear like Ophelia? Please come back home, babe. Okay. I was messing around with the interface while going through that, trying to dial in the vocals a bit better. But oh my gosh, I did it the first loop of the day and I survived. And there wasn't a full-on riot, even though I kept giving earblood with the piano. Again, once I figure out how to, well, for one, get more familiar with my plugins, but the big one is to be able to record with my inputs into Ableton. That's going to make a huge change in the sound quality. I am happy to see that already. I do think that the instruments all sound much clearer. Definitely the bass. I feel like I can finally hear the bass. When the piano wasn't super peaking, I think it sounded nice and clear. So we're definitely, I feel like, on the right track here. It's just going to take me a fair amount of like practice and fine tuning. And I apologize if that's really frustrating. One thing that I've lost now that I don't have that connection is the amount of reverb that I usually use on the loops. But I'm trying to embrace that and be like, I don't need to hide behind a lot of reverb. I need to just, I need to just rely on my own ability. Thanks, pencils. You know me. I super worry. Also, this is super random, but this soundtrack that we're listening to now is from Tokyo Xanadu, which came on my radar as being a game that might be worth playing if you like the Persona series. Has anyone here played Tokyo Xanadu? Is it something I should consider? Yes, I ended up finishing, what game did I finish recently? Oh, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. And I wanted to play a new game, and I ended up buying that Kirby one for the Switch. I think it's In the Forgotten Land, and it's fine. Like it's fine. It's pretty easy, which I guess I shouldn't be super surprised about. Oh no, is stream lagging? No. Has Kimchi gotten in the router? He has officially been ejected from the room. So I'm trying to remember what I did for this. I remember revisiting my Duran Duran cover because I know that people were asking me to do it more on stream. And so I ended up going into the files of the recorded version that I ended up releasing on YouTube. And when I'm not singing, I should turn off these compressors. Does that sound... No, it kind of sounds the same. Okay, again, we're learning. So I took the audio file from the original drum track that I had put together in Logic, and I wanted to test that out. Okay, so I gotta close these. Ooh, I should have saved that template. Oh, I still can. Great. Because now I have new audio inputs for everything. Oh, I just fixed something. And oh, that makes me feel so good. I just learned another new thing. Ugh. In your computer, you have this thing called MIDI Studio where you can like really specify how all the sound equipment is put together and where things are directed out to. And one of the windows opens up to being like a drag and place guide where you can have all of your equipment and chain them together within this little window. And to follow a tutorial to try and fix a problem, I moved everything. And that's why when I started the loop, my equipment wasn't working and I almost wanted to cry because I did not know how I'd be able to fix that. But me manually doing it and Ableton brought it back to normal. So I'm like relieved. That was a really scary moment. We do have radio filters. Well, I've been looking into pencils. I was gifted way back a Stream Deck, like just one of the little ones with 6 buttons. And it looks like I can corroborate them to different things within Ableton. So I thought it'd be cool if I could line it up where I could have the radio button and just click it, you know, and then have that be able to come back up. I don't know how easy or difficult that might be, but I've just learned how to do a lot of complicated tech stuff, so I'm determined. Now, where did I put this? I think I put this in Dreamset. Yes, I've had the Stream Deck, but I just didn't know how I'd want to be using it. So that's the second person saying that there might be an issue with the stream video. Keep me updated. This is still the soundtrack for Tokyo Xanadu. I feel like it's so similar to the Persona like sound too. All right, so let's see what I made. Since I lost... I want a partner blanket? Why does everyone keep saying that? It's my partner blanket. Gosh. Alright, let's add... I am going to add reverb to my vocal templates over here to help it all blend. And maybe violin. I'll pop them in there, and then if I change my mind, I can just remove them. But I feel like with the pizzicato, some reverb would help kind of bring that out. Okay. So I pre-recorded the guitar. I'm not against the idea of doing this from scratch. It's just, it takes kind of a long time if I do it from scratch. I don't know if you guys have an opinion about that, but let's see. Okay, turn up our volume over here. Okay, that seems fine. So let's build our pizzicato. And the sun beats down, getting head behind the front of your dress, all shadowy lined. Okay, so I gotta go to console, unmute. Isn't that key effect so cool? I found this like really vibey delay vibe where it cuts it in and out. Let's get the strings. Something's peaking. How is sound so far, everybody? Is everything okay? I hope so. Okay. Flute. Where's my penny whistles? They're in the next room. I gotta grab them real quick. Vocals, and then I'm ready. Wrong input should be 1. Some beats down betting at the hands. The front of your dress all shattered line. Droning engine drops in time. Some beats down betting at the hands. The front of your dress all shattered line. And the droning engine drops in time. You're breathing hard. Some beats down betting at the hands. The front of your dress all shattered line. And the droning engine drops in time. You're breathing hard. Some lips down, letting at the hands. The front of your dress all shattering mind. And the droning engine drops in time. Check, check. Some lips down, letting at the hands. The front of your dress all shattering mind. And the droning engine drops in time. You're breathing hard. Some lips down, letting at the hands. The front of your dress all shadowy mind. And the droning engine drops in time. You're breathing hard. Some lips down, letting at the hands. The front of your dress all shadowy mind. And the droning engine drops in time. You're breathing hard. It's still going? Glides are moving. Oh, looking for a new place to try. You sit beside me, so newly chiming, sweating due to listen, fresh and beside. And the sun drips down, letting it pass. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine drops in time. Sun drips down, better get past. The front of your dress all shadowy lined. And the droning engine drops in time. You're beating hard. Say, blue, silver. Say, blue, silver. Way down a lane away, living for another day. The aphids swarm up in the drifting haze. Swim seagull in the sky towards that hollow western land. My envied lady holds you fast in her gaze. And the sun drips down, letting it behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined. And the droning engine drops in time. You're beating hard. The sun drips down, letting it behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined. And the droning engine drops in time. You're beating hard. Say, blue, silver. know why we're peaking. Check, check. All right, let's see if this might help. And watching lovers part, I feel you smiling. What glass splinters lie so deep in your mind? To tear out from your eyes with the thoughts of stiff and brooding lies. I'll only watch you leave me further behind. And the sun drips down, betting it burns. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. And the sun drips down, betting it burns. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. And the sun drips down, betting it burns. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Sun drips down, betting it burns. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Okay, I learned a thing. So I was confused because the console, which is basically my new mixer for the computer now, that's why I keep looking over here, was perfectly in that yellow range and not peaking, but it was peaking audio nonetheless. So instead I turned down this, which will just need to be at a lower volume at this point forward, and this one needs to be a bit louder than usual. So I'm getting the hang of it. Thank you everybody for being patient with me today. I am trying a bunch of brand new equipment, well, not a bunch of brand new equipment, one really important big piece of equipment. And, I've researched it for hours and hours and hours, but it's very, very complicated. And I will say I'm just really proud of myself that at least I got everything plugged in, everything is working. And I know the more that I practice with it, the more I'll get it dialed in. But today is the first day, and all things considered, I'm feeling good. I was really nervous, but I'm going to keep tweaking with the vocal mic. The vocal mic has been really complicated to figure out the right balance with. But I'm going to continue to work on it. Thank you everybody so much. Trevor, you sweet, wonderful person. Thank you. 21 months. That's a pretty big old number. But yes, this has been a big relief. I was getting the office ready and I just kept looking at the box with the interface and I was scared of it. I was like, oh man, am I going to be able to do this? I'm going to try putting the mic at this level and won't sing as hard into it. I think that might help too. We have a hype train. Thank you guys so much. I would like to give myself a little breather from the loops because it was pretty scary. And we all know that there is a particular song that I absolutely love to perform whenever we have a hype train, and that is Arbory Whistles. This one. This binder. I'm starting to toy with that idea, pencils. Still a lot of doubt, but we're working on it. Hey, I did have the Paper Mario song. Huh. Look at that. All right, this one is one of my absolute favorites. I was actually practicing it on the penny whistle yesterday for fun. I'm definitely going to make this at some point into a YouTube video where I play the guitar, penny whistle, and violin. But for today, we're going to play with the truck. This is from the game Temtem, and I love this song. I'm having a very specific craving to play National Park from Pokemon. I feel like this is a good hype train one too. Hoagie Man keeping this hype train alive and nearing us to the completion of level 1 with 3 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Oh, did Jove make it happen? Have we completed? Oh, it's at 96%. There's no point. I just added that in there, I guess. Oh, we need 4% to complete this hype train, my friends. Can it be done? Let's do National Park. This one's super fun. Yay, we did it! Thank you! Peter, Jove, and Gunner for the bits. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Hell yeah. Well, I got a fun hype song for y'all. Let's do National Park. This one is a banger. Hype train, baby. Yeah, for sure. That's a rendition done by Mewmore, and I freaking love it. It's so cool. Thank you for the follows, you guys. I really appreciate it. We got 30 seconds left in this hype train in our mission for level 2. I'm gonna do another Joe's pick. I feel like this one's kind of hype trainy, and I haven't done it in a while. The Pokemon gym theme. Okay, this one starts like right away, so I need to be ready. Still trying to learn the new equipment volume balance. I apologize. I can do this. Y'all, thank you for all of the support and the love. It means so much to me. Today's my first stream with the new equipment, so I feel like my confidence has been a bit all over the place today, but I'm really proud of myself for being able to hook all this up properly and have it all be working. I just clearly need to get used to the levels that I need. So I'm going to keep working on it and keep trying to get it as clean and nice as possible. It's just going to take some practice, as you can see. But I think what would do me a whole lot of good is taking a quick break. Oh yeah, we've been going like almost 2 hours, 40 minutes. Okay, I'm going to take a break and drink some water. And do I have any priority requests? I haven't checked for a little bit. Kefka's theme. Okay. For Peter, I can do that for you right when I get back. I'm going to leave us with the chill Tokyo Xanadu soundtrack, and I'll be back in just a moment. For John and Zara, thank you very much for the follows. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I am back. Thanks, y'all, for letting me take that quick break. And thank you for all of the support today. And, you know, obviously, the only reason I was able to get this new equipment and upgrade the stream was because of the support from you guys. I've said this so many times before, but when I first started streaming, it was just my MacBook. And I used the built-in camera and built-in mic. And I had no song list and no plan. And I just practiced the violin. Like, can I save my song request for next stream? Yeah, totally, for Kane. What was your request? Were you the one that asked for Kefka? No, that was Peter. But yeah, the fact that it's grown into a professional grade studio is crazy. And I promise I'm going to continue to work really, really hard to continue to earn this setup and use it properly. And for this being day one, I know it's only going to keep getting better. Yeah, for Kane, yeah, that's totally fine. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Also, I didn't announce, but I did another thing today. I booked my hotel room so that I can go to VGM Con, and I'm really excited. Me and Tripwire have been talking a whole lot about it, so if any of you guys are going to be at VGM Con this year, I'd love to meet you and see you. I'm going to bring my violin, and spoilers, I might have been asked to perform with another amazing video game musician. Might be on the table. Oh my gosh. For Silver Highs, thank you very much for the follow, as well as acoustic rock radio. Kefka's theme is super fun. Let's see. I don't know that scale. Okay, so still getting used to the new setup. What I need to do is mute this mic, unmute the reverb. Okay. And then that should be it. Yes. Move this over here and mute. I love that me and Julia now have in common what some people would describe as a very cursed emote, but I just think they're perfect. Like the Blink one paired with these is very powerful. I'm a big fan. You got it, dude. I'm probably going to have to focus mostly on continuing to learn how to use all the equipment better for the next like week before focusing more on updating loops, but it's definitely on the horizon. Yeah, Keldon, like look, they're so cute. Also, Julia, I love Julia. We've actually been talking a lot recently, and it's just so nice having such like a bond with my fellow musicians here on Twitch. It's been really, really nice. I feel like we are kind of like a big old family at this point. I think I might close the requests for today, and I'm gonna choose a handful more of some like a variety of tracks just to see how the new mic picks up on all of it. So I'm gonna go for a more orchestrated one, and I'd like to do, A Head on Our Way from Final Fantasy VII. I really love this song. If it wants to play, please play. Zuzo, I don't think you've upset anybody. At least not from what I've seen. And definitely not me. In general today, I feel like I haven't been as attentive to chat. I don't like identifying everyone as chat as you guys. And I apologize for that. Today's my first day testing out a lot of new equipment. So I've just been pretty hyper focused on making sure the sound's okay and that I'm using the new mic and the new console system and everything properly. But today's my first day using it. So I know I'm only going to get more comfortable the more I try, and I'll be better at being more attentive. There was a handful of follows. Thank you so much. There's been a good amount of follows today. I really appreciate it. And welcome in for Leewood, Shieldia, Adna, and M. Beralbo. Thank you so very much. For anyone who's new, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I write out all my music myself, and I listen to them, and I write out what I hear. I'm always adding new stuff to the song list. I'm working on a bunch of new stuff currently. Some Atelier Ryza and Tokyo Xanadu, and some Yoshi classics. I also need to get some Kirby on there, but yeah, lots of new stuff is coming. Not at all. Apologies for being demanding. No, you're not at all. No. So I would like to do one of my favorites of all time. This was sincerely one of the first pieces of music that made me want to be a musician. When I was in 5th grade, I played through Final Fantasy IX, and when I got to this level, I just put down the controller and sat there and listened, thinking how beautiful it was. This is Frontier Village Dolly from Final Fantasy IX, and I hope you like it. That's not the right track. No, come back. From the top. From the top. There we go. is my first Final Fantasy. So I have like a very special place in my heart for it. I love that game. You know what? Now that I have finally done this new setup thing, I feel like I'm not stuck anymore. And you know what that means? I'm gonna unbox the freaking PlayStation this weekend, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I felt like I wasn't opening it because I think in the back of my head I was like, you can't waste time playing this game when you have this huge task that you need to get done. And I'm so happy I did. So now I can finally reward myself. Now that I have such a clean pickup, I kind of want to try and do a very emotive piece. So I would like to do One Summer's Day followed by Merry-Go-Round of Life. And hopefully I won't regret that. I'm curious, anyone else feel off today? I mean, before the stream? I mean, I did. Because I was terrified about going live and testing out the new equipment for the first time. I feel a lot better now. One Summer's Day. And for this one, I really like to play along to the performance by the composer Joe Hisashi. It's a wonderful performance. I did tests, but I wasn't confident. Thank you for the follow. Night Bob. The new mic is so sensitive, which is amazing because it really lets me take advantage of having different types of bowing and things heard. But oh my God, I feel so exposed. But that was really fun. I feel like I'm able to get my expressions out a lot clearer with the mic just being so close and so clear and crisp. You bring sun in my room. That's beautiful. I love that. Thank you. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy. It's so nice to be back. I know I needed those 2 days to really take my time with making sure I was plugging everything in right and learning as much as I could about the new console, but I'm so happy to be back. It does feel a little funny coming back and have everything feel a little bit different in my headphones, but I'm really determined, and I really believe I can do this. I'm going to learn how to use my universal audio to its fullest potential, and I'm going to get the audio perfect. I know today it's kind of all over the place because I'm still learning, but for a first day back, I feel really good. It will make you play better, I think, too. For sure, is now I can hear every single detail of my playing, so I feel like I'll be able to make corrections with my playing and become a better player while I'm streaming. So I'm really excited. Well, I would like to do Merry-Go-Round of Life as well. And then I think I'm just going to end with some of my favorite Octopath Traveler Bravely Default series tunes. They're so pretty, fully orchestrated and gorgeous. Before I do that, believe it or not, it is already getting quite toasty here in Nashville, and I need to turn my air conditioner on. We had a crazy front of winds coming in yesterday, and so the temperature dropped dramatically, but we're right back today. I'm not looking forward to summertime. Most of you guys know I'm traditionally a northerner. I'm a New England girl, and I've lived in Tennessee now for like a long time, like 10 years. 10 years? That sounds crazy. Oh my God. 10 years. But yeah, I really found a home for myself here. Sorry, I just realized one of the plugins that I've been using is a demo only. No! That means I can't use it. Okay. Which track are you on? I know I have the Neve 107, which is like one of the best reviewed preamps. Oh no, do I not have it? I'll figure it out. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna turn on my air conditioning. It's wicked hot. It's wicked hot, dude. I'm back. Also, I want to reward the people that stuck around for stream by spoiling another little surprise. I've been working on setting up a new piece of equipment, and it's pretty cool. Let me introduce you to our new best friend, Omnicord. This thing is so freaking cool. And I feel like it's so me. Like, it captures that classic video game, beautiful tone. Oh, not too loud. Uh-oh. What? What? I used you today. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I think the plug got loose. Ow, I bonked my head. Oh no, why aren't you working? I will look into this. Worst surprise ever. Oh, God, Joe. Okay, we'll look into that. Sorry, Omnicord. No Omnicord. It's really cool. I really like it. But I'm excited to use that in some loops. I think it will be a vibe. Okay. So I'm gonna do Merry-Go-Round of Life. What we're listening to now is another one of my favorite recent video game soundtrack vibes. This is from a game called Euden Chronicle, 100 Heroes Headquarters. Or no, sorry, 100 Heroes Headquarters is the song title. It's called Euden Chronicle. And it's really beautifully orchestrated, so I'm definitely going to learn some of these tracks for our song list. For this rendition of Merry-Go-Round of Life, I love playing over a fantastic pianist rendition. You can find them over on YouTube under the channel Paradise. I hope I didn't use like the wrong plug into it. Kind of nervous. I'll figure it out. Too much to figure out. I shouldn't have tried it because now I have another thing I need to work on. Ugh. Tech stuff. I just want to play the music, not to learn of the music. No, I do want to learn it, but anyway. Okay. Oh, why isn't it stopping? There it goes. Okay. Merry-Go-Round of Life. I gotta unmute my violin pickup, mute this. Hernandez, no apologies. I understand you just fine. Glavcio, thank you. dial that in just right. That's going to be so pretty. Doc, I'm trying out the new setup for the first time, and we got the DPA violin pickup, and everything just sounds so much clearer and brighter. I've made huge steps with the universal audio. I did hit one major issue, though, that I'm trying to resolve, which is I'm having a hard time linking it up to Ableton, where when I press UAD record, which should record all my presets directly into Ableton, it's not reading them. And I've watched 10 different tutorials on how to link them, and it's not working. I do have a friend that is a producer here in Nashville, and he gave me a lot of advice when I was buying this stuff to begin with. So I'm hoping he might be able to help me this weekend. But I promise it's only going to keep getting better. I know that it's kind of a little bit janky today, but the only way I'm going to learn is to keep trying. That's going to scream if I put it on the piano. So I'm going to finish up today with some of my favorite really beautifully orchestrated video game pieces, namely from Octopath Traveler 2 and Bravely Default. Have you tried threatening the interface with violence? No, but I did cry at it. Maybe I've shown it my weakness, and that was the real mistake that I made. Well, no, I did curse a couple times. I was getting kind of frustrated. Let's do Tressa the Merchant. Oh, I'm out of ideas then? Damn. Crying at new software is a canon event. In my story, absolutely. Without a doubt. But hey, I did plug everything back in correctly, so there is that. Now I just gotta really dial it in. This next one is Tressa the Merchant. That song. Let's see. I'm gonna do the Brightlands next. And I think I might make this one my last one. We are scheduled to stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. And I want to make sure that I try to fix a couple of the things that I noticed for today's stream, mess around with the settings a little bit more, and try to make tomorrow a bit more smoother. But thank you again so much, everybody. I know I only did 2 loops today. I just really need to figure out these UAD recording connections to get it going into Ableton to have more control. But I can guarantee by Monday, I'm totally going to have it figured out. Probably not by tomorrow, but I'm going to do my very best. If you enjoyed today's stream, I hope you consider following and coming back sometime. If you stumbled on here for the first time, I'm going through a big change with the sound, and it's going to take me a second to be able to lock it in and get everything sounding as it should. But I'm going to do my best to do it quickly and effectively. So I'm going to finish today with the Brightlands. This is the first song that I learned from Octopath Traveler 2, and I just absolutely love it. For Old Manusa, thank you for listening. I'm going to also be more engaged with chat tomorrow, I promise. I've been just really hyper-focused on making sure everything's working. Cool. Let's do our last one and then raid out. I love that song. It's so beautiful. Almost more beautiful is the night rendition of it, which I'll put in the background while we finish up for today. Thank you again, everybody, so much. Grandpa says thanks. Hi, Grandpa. Good night to all. I am going to, like I said, keep working on this. I'm feeling admittedly still a little overwhelmed by the whole thing, but I'm really determined and I know I can do this. I just got to keep trying, and I'm definitely going to. So thank you, everybody. I was only able to get all this stuff because of you. So let's take a look at who is live for who we would like to be rating. How about we raid I always like to take an extra second to see if there's anyone live that I haven't had a chance to raid for a little while. Let's raid. It's so pretty. I love this song. Ooh, someone just went live, and I haven't seen her stream for a long time. I feel bad raiding someone when the starting soon screen is on, but I feel like I haven't had a chance to raid this individual in a long time. Ariel Petrie. She had moved, but I met her initially in Nashville, and she's super cool, and she's super fun, and really talented, and has a great voice. So we're gonna raid Ariel, and I will be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time for anyone who wants music. And I am going to finally do a game stream this weekend. I put it off because I wanted to do the new setup, but now that I've gotten the core of it started, I feel ready to just have a little game night. I'll let you guys know in the Discord when that will be. But for now, let's go raid Ariel and have a wonderful evening. Thank you, everybody, so much for the encouragement, and I'm ready to take this head on and do my best. Bye, everybody.